Hi lovelies and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an empties video and I'm going to tell you all about some things that I've been using up recently and whether or not I would repurchase them. So if you'd like to see that, just keep watching. Okay, I've got both some makeup, some skincare and some hair related things. So let's start with the makeup first, shall we? Okay, so I've gone through some different mascaras and the first one is my favorite mascara. It's this Monsieur Big from Lancome. I would definitely repurchase this. It's a little bit expensive, but it's my favorite mascara, so I'd definitely repurchase it. Then I also went through some minis. First off, this Better and Sex mascara from Too Faced. It's alright. I'm not sure I would repurchase it because I've got other mascaras that I like better. But you know, if I happen to come across another one, I would totally use it. I also have this mini, and let's see if we can still see. Oh yeah, it's the Lancome Hypnose mascara. It's almost rubbed off, but you can just about make it out. And again, I quite like this mascara as well, so I might repurchase that one. And finally for mascara, I've got this one from Rodial, which I didn't really like at all, so I definitely wouldn't repurchase this one. I also finished this Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I've already repurchased this one because it's one of my favourite foundations. In case you were curious, I have the shade Alabaster, and again, this one's one of my favourite foundations, so I would repurchase it over and over, even though it's a little bit expensive. Another thing that I finished from Hourglass was this translucent veil powder, and I like it so much that I even took the stopper out to make sure I could finish absolutely everything that's inside. So as you can see, it's like completely empty. I've also already repurchased this one. Then I finished this Rimmel Match Perfection concealer, and again I've got the shade 010 Ivory. It's alright. It's quite good for like a drugstore concealer, so I would repurchase it again, I think, probably. In fact, I have a couple more of this one from when there was like a 3 for 2 sale. So you probably will see this again in my empties in the future. Okay, then over to skincare. I finished 2 of these Body Shop Skin Defense moisturizers with SPF 50, and I'm really sad that they discontinued this one. I've heard that they reformulated it, but I haven't had a chance to try the new one yet. This was definitely my favorite SPF, so I hope that the new one is just as good as this one. But because I have been trying out new SPFs, I've also finished this Ultra Sun Face SPF, and it was quite good as well. So if I don't happen to like the new Body Shop one, I might continue buying this one instead. Then I finished this Viktor & Rolf Bonbons mini perfume, and it smells very sweet, but I quite like it. I might end up buying like the big size of this at some point in the future, but for now I got quite a few like smaller perfumes that I'd like to go through first. Another mini that I finished was this Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel from Drunk Elephant, and I think this is probably a little bit too expensive for what it is for me to actually go and purchase the big size. But I quite like many of the Drunk Elephant products, so sometimes I buy like you know, those little travel sets that they've got, and if it happens to be in there, I'd be more than happy to use another one of these. Now in terms of nighttime moisturizers, I finished this Hydra Essential Moisturizer from Clarins, and it was quite good. I quite liked it. It was nice and hydrating, like for wearing in the evening, especially during the winter when my skin is a bit drier than normal. I probably would repurchase this one, although I'm trying out another night cream at the minute. And then I finished this Micellar Air Skin Breathe from Nivea, and again, I quite like this one. You know, it does the job, it takes your makeup off, it doesn't burn my skin, which quite a few of these micellar waters do. And I also really like that, you know, it has a flip lid, and I know this is really silly, but the one that I have at the minute has like a screw top, and it's so much easier to just have one that flips open and shut. So if I had to choose between this one and the one that I'm currently using, I would definitely choose to repurchase this one, just because it's so much easier when you want to take your makeup off. Then lastly, I finished 3 dry shampoos. I finished these 2 from Batiste. This one's my favourite, is the one for like blonde hair. But they don't sell that one here in Turkey, at least not that I've seen. So whilst I've been here, I've been sometimes using this light and breezy fresh scent instead. And the final dry shampoo that I used up is a new brand to me, and actually I quite like this one too. It has like a really fine, nice mist, and it doesn't leave like that white residue in your hair that some dry shampoos do. I also really like the scent of this particular variety. It's from a brand called Urban Care, and this particular one is called Tropical Paradise Jungle. The packaging is also really cute with like the flamingos and the jungle animals and things. I really like it. And again, like I said, I liked what it looked like in my hair as well. The only problem with this one is that it doesn't last quite as long as the Batiste ones. I feel like I go through it a lot quicker. So if I had to repurchase one of them, it probably wouldn't be this one, although I do already have another one of this to go through as well. Okay, so those were my thoughts on some of the products that I've been using up recently. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below with something that you've used up recently and whether or not you've been enjoying it. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you stick around. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!